The what pussycats are here in My Hero Academia. So what's up guys, Foxen here. Finally, My Hero Academia Season 3 really starts. Episode 1 was nice, but mostly recap plus filler. Time for my weekly breakdown, and also including a little bit of my experience watching this earlier today on TV in Japan. So first thing this episode, yes, the wild pussycats are here, and that intro. That whole pussycat dance or greeting, it really reminded me of something straight out of a Magic Girl anime. Of course, keeping with the humor, this then leads to a fun Deku moment, which was just Deku geeking out and giving us that info dump about the heroes. He's such a hardcore fanboy for all of this stuff. By the way, a little earlier in that episode, we did have that scene of the purple kid, and my god, this guy is thirsty as hell. It's just interesting to see how some of this stuff is more emphasized in the anime compared to the manga. As for some of the action quirk goodness this episode, you saw some of the fights in that demon forest. All of your favorite heroes had to use teamwork to get through it. And sure, if they work quickly, they'd be able to get through this in 3 hours. Right. Either way, I just freaking love seeing everyone combining their powers to kick some ass. And even better was just watching this scene expanded and fleshed out in the anime. Compared to the manga, this was actually only a single panel shot. So definitely props to them for making this more juicy. It was just a great way to get some more screen time to some of the secondary characters, especially to some that don't get much focus until later in the series. By the way, come on Invisible Girl, it seems like she was pretty much useless without stripping. Or I guess, well, she did play a decoy. As for that new little kid or brat that got introduced this episode, really, what a great way to start off. You got him punching Deku in the balls. Really, screw this kid, man. Watch, if there's an emergency, this kid is gonna get accidentally forgotten. Next up, I do have to bring up the bath scene. As someone who has read the manga, I was really wondering about how they will do this in the anime. Will they keep it intact? It looks like they mostly did. You did get a bit of side boob in there. And really, that grape kid seems to be out of a completely different anime. I'm really glad that so far he hasn't been annoying to me. But let me know, how do you find this kid? Is he too much? By the way, I do have to mention that I do love the extra scene that they added of him falling ass first into someone else. That was not in the manga. Moving on to the next day, I love this scene. You got all the heroes waking up at 5:30. Seems like my weekdays here in Japan. Oh, and look at that. Ochako's hair is super messy. Seems like everyone is still half asleep. Well, mostly anyway. From Eraserhead comes out the real reason of this whole training, which basically comes down to them getting their quirk permits. But there is more to this. Thanks to Bakugo, everyone's found out. It's already been 3 months since they've been at the school, but even so, their quirks themselves haven't improved that much at all. So it's time to get sweaty. Oh, and I was really just waiting for Eraserhead to tell Bakugo to go fetch that ball. That would have been some nice trolling. Also, in case anyone is wondering, it seemed like they covered about a chapter and a half this episode. I also mentioned that I got a chance to catch this earlier on in TV in Japan. And boy, do you have to love how Japan isn't subtle at all at their advertising. During the commercials, you can see them announcing the CD sales for the new opening and ending. Yeah, CDs. They were also already advertising the Blu-ray and DVD for Season 3. They mentioned the upcoming PS4 and Switch My Hero Academia game. They encouraged everyone to download the Smash Tap mobile game. Apparently there's also a trading card game for My Hero Academia. And lastly, there was a promo for the new My Hero Academia movie coming out soon. So yes, like I said, not subtle at all. But anyway, now let me hear from you. Question of the day. How much are you enjoying Season 3 now that it's officially started? And what was your favorite scene this episode? Watch, no one's gonna admit their favorite being the bath scene. Also, if you have read the manga, did you like the added content? Anyway, be sure to Detroit smash that like button and subscribe. I'm doing these weekly reviews for My Hero Academia Season 3. Later today, also check out my review for the SAO GGO spinoff. Check out my breakdown on episode 1 for that if you haven't, and I'll see you guys later.